Attorney since 1985, so over 30 years. I can help you with all your needs in criminal defense, traffic, DUIs.
I really like just the technical aspect of, doing things with your hands. Coming out into the lab and working with your hands, doing it, getting your hands to it, really just helps to, get it in your head. It's book knowledge and experience, put together. So I really enjoy that part about it.
In this program, we take students that have never held a hammer, get them to the point where they're able to read a blueprint, be able to assemble, build walls, and construct a structure from a blueprint. You become a well-knowledge carpenter when you're done with this program.
This program takes us from knowing nothing to being able to build a house.
Edward, come over here and help Oscar. We gotta square this up.
We were building SimCity for the police students here, and we were just basically building it exactly how you would build a house, framing out the walls, getting the windows and the doors framed out, doing what you would if you were really going to build a house.
The project I've enjoyed most doing in this class is I actually build cabinet doors for my kitchen. And using the different tools and getting the shape of it and everything, it was just so much fun.
The program gives you a very good footing and a start for being able to go out and start working in industry, building houses, building decks, doing remod jobs, whatever needs to be done that a carpenter can do. Usually when people finish the program, they are able to get a job working in the construction. You start out as like a laborer, and then you can move your way up into an apprentice. With Gateway, we like to help out, and we like to try and align and set students up with jobs. We have employers lined up right now waiting for people to get done with the programs. It's a great opportunity to get your foot in the door with the companies.
I'm planning to, remodel homes, be able to fix them up. And this program, I feel, has really prepared me well so far for doing that.
I am so pleased that we are celebrating Gateway students today. Through the generosity of our donors, we are able to offer 256 scholarships this year during our continuing student and new adult learner timeframes.
It's really going to help me a lot to pursue my dreams, graduate, and continue my education.
With working 2 jobs and struggling to pay bills and stuff, having this foundation scholarship awarded to me takes that load off, and that way I can focus on my future and the goals that I've set for myself.
To be able to walk across that stage and earn a scholarship and be able to celebrate my successes really means a lot to me.
And I'm so proud of Megan. So she's receiving the Albrecht Family Scholarship. So this is our family scholarship. And we decided several years ago that it was important to continue to invest in great students at Gateway, and could not be more proud to award this year's scholarship to Megan.
So one of the things that our students tell us is how much receiving the support means to them. For many of them, it's financial, and that they will be able to take a class, take an extra class this semester, or even finish this spring because of their scholarship.
My scholarship will cover my last 2 classes, which is my Field 1 and my Field 2 experience, because I had reached my 150% and I honestly didn't have the money to pay for classes this semester. So I was a little sad until I got the notification, and it was a blessing for me.
This is something that opens up a door for me. And it means so much to me to see that Gateway makes that accessible for people who would never be able to get that education otherwise.
We also want to give a shout out to our more than 35 readers who read scholarship applications and help us get the work done to be able to award our scholarships. We have awarded more than $210,000 to help our students. We are so grateful for our donors and their generous investment in Gateway students and our community.
I think this is where it really hits home, is when you see that what we could do actually contributes to a person's life. But I do hope that the scholarship helps them realize that they are going to make a difference. And this education should make a difference to our society, to Kenosha, to any business or any job that they have in the future.
It is so encouraging to know that there are so many people out there that value and know the importance of education. It encourages me to want to do better and be better. I will have a scholarship in my name as well. So even though I don't know all the donors, I'm grateful for my donors, and I'm grateful for the donors for all the students. To have the heart to give to somebody that you don't know, to do something to better their life, is very encouraging, and I'm very grateful. I really appreciate it.
So thank you so much for your support, and congratulations to all of our students. I am so pleased that we are celebrating Gateway students.
Welcome to WGTD Sports. I'm Bob Haggerty, and this is WGTD Sports is a service of Educators Credit Union, Sylvan Learning of Kenosha, the law offices of Frank J. Parise, Casey Family Option Funeral and Cremation, Kenosha County Aging and Disability Resource Center, Ride Racine, Gateway Technical College, Carthage College, Mike Bjorn's Fine Clothing, and finally, Modern Woodman of Racine, Rick Erickson. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Football at its Best. Crosstown rivalries right here at south side of Kenosha. I mean, that's what you can say. It doesn't get better than this at Amici Field. Again, I'm Bob Haggerty, bringing you the 2-0 Bradford Red Devils as they come to the south side to meet the Tremper Trojans. Now, will you join us in saluting our country with our national anthem?
For the playing of the national anthem, performed tonight by the Tremper Pep Band.
Let's get ready for high school football at its best right here at Amici Field. WGTD Sports. I'm Bob Haggerty. Thrilled to be bringing you the best in high school athletics tonight. The crosstown rival, Bradford, comes over to Tremper. We're starting about 15 minutes late tonight as there was a problem with the bus for Kenosha Bradford. That's taken care of. Now we're just here to talk about sports. Week 3 for this young football season. Bradford 2-0, Tremper 0-2. But don't even think of it that way. I shouldn't even brought up the numbers to date, because when these two teams get together, anything can happen. Tremper coming out to be able to take the field. They're going to be kicking away to a, at times, prolific Bradford offense. They're still looking to be able to find all of their hitting on all cylinders. That has not happened. But when it starts to, this team can really move the football. By the way, a windy, cool evening early in September, with the flag showing the wind from your left to right, which is from west to east on your computer. Kenosha Tremper kicks away. Lowry at the 30, the 35, tries to bounce around, and he's free to the 40, the 45, the 50, last man, and down he goes. So a huge run out of Bradford, number 24, Joel Lowry, 650-pound senior. And we did not get to see him last week. He was out a little bit dinged up. This kid can be special. So we'll have to see how much we see him in the game. So the ball all the way down to the Tremper 41-yard line. Bradford, 1st and 10. Ismaili out of the gun. One to the far. We have motion. That's Walton. Ismaili can't get it. That's on the turf. That's Tremper ball. Big turnover, trying to throw it out on a trick play to Fisher. That was broken up. And number 40, get that number for you. That would be Gooch. Gooch Jr. He is a senior, 6'1", 205 pounds. Used all of that. Tremper ball in Bradford territory. 47-yard line. We're scoreless early. First quarter here, Meachie Field. Out of the gun. Quickly. Over to Tremper, number 9. That's Chris. Chris crosses the 45-yard line down to about the 43. That's going to be gain of about 4, and it's going to be 2nd and 6. Sulco as the quarter. 6'2", 200-pound senior. They have a big offensive line. We'll be talking about that. That's led by the center. That's Holmes, 6 foot, 275 pounds. Then, of course, there's Maudlin at 6'3", 255. So we're waiting for the referees to say that they can play. It's going to be 2nd and a long 5, short 6. They're on the 43-yard line. Hands it off. That's Tremper, number 21, Gonzalez. Gonzalez doing a good job on that run. Crosses the 40, down to the 36-yard line. That's a first down. Kenosha Tremper. And if Tremper can run it down your throat, they're going to be able to be successful tonight. That's their name of the game. Hands it off. And that's Gonzalez. Not much of anything as he went to the far right side. We're going to call it at the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. Sulco calls the game. 2 to the near, nobody to the far. Sulco has 1, waiting for the motion. No motion. Hands it off to 21. Gonzalez continues to move to about the 30-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 6. And it'll be 3rd and 4. Much more manageable on that run. Sulco gets that play quickly, runs it in. So Tremper getting into a routine right now. You can feel the rhythm out of their offense. 2 to the near. Make it 3 to the near. Sulco in the background. Gonzalez with the quarterback. To Sulco. I should say to Gonzalez. Gonzalez crosses the 25-yard line, falls forward to the 22, first down. Kenosha Tremper. So Tremper, after getting that fumble recovery on the first offensive play from Kenosha Bradford, doing a nice job moving the football with 2 consecutive first downs. Sulco out of the backfield. He's out of the gun. Gonzalez in the backfield, 2 to the near. Nobody to the far. Hands it off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez crosses the 20. As I said, he's going to be your workhorse. So you're looking and being able to see with Gonzalez. He crosses the 20 down to the 19-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 4, and it's going to be 2nd and 6. As we have a injury. Wait and see exactly what we're looking at here. And again, WGTD Sports is a service of Educators Credit Union, Sylvan Learning of Kenosha, the law offices of Frank J. Parise, Casey Family Options Funeral and Cremation, Kenosha County Aging and Disability Resource Center, Ride Racine, Gateway Technical College, Carthage College, Mike Bjorn's Fine Clothing, and Modern Woodman of Racine, Rick Erickson. Good evening, everybody. I'm Bob Haggerty. WGTD Sports, 8:22 left, first quarter, and Tremper moving the ball. Ball down to the 19-yard line, 2nd and 5 with an injury right now, as that is number 89 from Kenosha Tremper. That's Saratosa, 6'5", 255-pound lineman, but he's moving under his own power. That's always good to see. And a little bit of trying to run it out as he comes over to have them look at you at the bench. Sulko hands it off. Gonzalez continues to push down to about the 15-yard line. See where they mark it, but it's going to bring a very big first down. I brought up the wind to begin with. There is a solid wind from left to right. That is from west to east. And it's going to be placed at the 16-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd and a long 3. Sulko out of the backfield in the shotgun. Gonzalez with the ball. Hit. Moves. Tries to move forward. Is able to cross the 15 to maybe the 14. They're going to say the 15-yard line, and it's going to be 4th down. It's going to be 4th and a long 2 for Kenosha Tremper. And it looks like the kicking team for special teams is going to come out for a field goal, as they're going to replace. I guess not. And that kick is going to be attempted by Owen Sulko, the sophomore brother of the quarterback. So here we go. Sulko. He is a left-footed kicker. The holder is Gallagher, waiting for the snap. High snap. Pull it down. That's blocked. And brought down. That's a dead. 40. Picked up. 30. 20. 10. Let's see if they call it. I don't know if the ball was declared dead or not. We'll wait and see where they call it. I have not seen a touchdown. Touchdown, Kenosha Bradford. On a block kick, all the way returned. Watch this, and this is the end of it, as there was good blocking on the Bradford side on special teams. Touchdown, Bradford. So good teams find ways to win. So Bradford with an 86-yard return from the 14-yard line. Touchdown, Kenosha Bradford. Looking for the extra point. Ball's up. And that's good. 6:24 left to play at Amici Field. Bradford Red Devils 7. Kenosha, the Tremper Trojans, 0. This is WGTD Sports. I'm Bob Haggerty. Thrilled to be bringing you the best in high school football. Cross-town rival. 2 big turnovers. The first one on the first offensive play from Kenosha Bradford. That was a fumble on a pitch. And so Tremper able to get it, brings it all the way down to the 14-yard line. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to try a field goal. That field goal is blocked. They pick it. Bradford picks it up at the 14 and comes back 86 yards on that run. Touchdown, extra point. That's where we are. 6:24 left to play first quarter. 7-0 Bradford.
Stop by the ticket booth for the QR code.
So if you look at it from that standpoint, Tremper just has to realize that they were moving the ball efficiently, and they have to get that out of their out of the back of their mind. This is going to be kicked off by Bradford, number 17. That is not on our list. Bradford with the kickoff. And out of bounds. So good field position for Kenosha Tremper. Their job is to put everything in back in their mind. 6:24 left to play. First quarter here at Amici Field. 7-0 Bradford, but Tremper with the ball. And Tremper is going to run the ball over and over and over again. Sulco, quarterback for Kenosha Tremper. Gonzalez, you're going to hear their numbers. So there was an illegal procedure that's going to be turned down. So that's declined, and Tremper is going to have the ball at the 35-yard line. Sulco comes in with the play. So this is an important possession for Tremper. They need that confidence. 0-2, Sulco. Gonzalez, nowhere. A loss of 1. Good job on the defense on the line for Kenosha Bradford. Number 54 for Bradford. That is Carson Royal making that tackle, coming down the line of scrimmage with a lot of help. Bradford doing a really good job on that play. And now Gonzalez and Royal again. Number 54, and Gonzalez never had a chance. Watch this play. Royal right there. And that's a loss of 1, and it's going to be 3rd and 12. Watch that hit, and down Gonzalez goes. So it's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and 12, 5:16 left in the first quarter. 7-0 on a lot of freak plays so far. We're getting back to regular football, but Tremper does not want to go 3 and out. 2 on the far. Nobody on the near. Sulco and Gonzalez. He's going to look to pass. Overthrows, and Sulco overthrows Chalgren. Number 25. Austin Chalgren, 6 foot, 165-pound senior. So that was an overthrow, and that's going to be 4th and long from the 33-yard line. And the kicking unit comes on for Kenosha Tremper. 3 and out. That is not what they wanted to see. Bradford is going to go back. That's Hamp, number 4. That's going to take the punt. He's going to stand at about his 25-yard line. And that is a kick, and that's out of bounds. That was a shank off the side of his foot as Bradford went after that one. So we're going to see where they said it went out of bounds. See where they mark it. They're going to say out of bounds at the 43-yard line. The Bradford 43-yard line, they have the ball. Offense up by 7. 7-0 Bradford with 4:40 left to play first quarter. Ismaili out of the gun. We have motion with 3 to the far side. Hands that off quickly. And that is number 33, Bradford number 33, Childers. Childers getting a nice move to the near side and across into Tremper territory with a gain of 7. No, the gain of 11. That's enough for a first down. The ball's going to be at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10. Ismaili, empty backfield, out of the gun. 3 to the far, 1 to the near. Childers now on motion. Swings it out. And a nice move. That's Bradford number 9, Walton, getting way on the far side and getting nice yardage. That's going to be all the way down to the 40-yard line, and that's going to be a gain of 7. It's going to be 2nd and 3. A nice little swing pass from Ismaili to number 9, Brandon Walton. Walton can really run. He has the speed, and he showed there he has the hands. Ismaili out of the gun. Childers behind. Gives it to Chilton. Nice jump out. He's far side, 20. And out of bounds. At about the 25-yard line. A lot of contact after. So it's a big first down for, and you'll see it right here. Nice move. Now a lot of contact. Watch the contact at the end. And the ball came out. His foot had to have been out of bounds because that ball went right into the hands of Tremper. Ismaili. Quick little shuttle to number 2, Pratt. And he was able to pop through and get a couple. But if you keep doing that over and over, and that's against Kenosha Bradford, a legal shift is going to cost him 5, and it's going to take him all the way back to the 29-yard line. Now they're going to, 29-yard line. 7-0 Bradford. 3:10 left to play, first quarter, here at Amici Field. Ismaili out of the gun. See what exactly they're looking to do here on that penalty. Some type of motion. So it's another 5-yard penalty on Bradford for motion. And this one is going to take him to the 34-yard line. So now it's going to be 1st and 20. Bradford, their worst enemy. Own worst enemy on this drive. Ismaili out of the gun, 3 to the far, 1 to the near. Quickly to the near side, and that is number 11, Fisher, Jones Fisher, doing a good job. That was a gain of, we're going to call that 9, and it's going to be 2nd and 11. Good throw by Ismaili. There's a flag on the field at the 34-yard line, and that's going to looks to be against Bradford. That would be 3 penalties in a row. Everybody coming over, talking to the referee. So that's going to go away. And they're going to have to mark it off on a personal foul. So Bradford on 3 consecutive fouls for a total of 25 yards and takes it all the way back to the 49-yard line. And it's going to be, what, 1st and 35. How about if we just say a ton? They've got to get all the way down to the 19-yard line. Ismaili comes back. He's looking. Lot of room to run. And a good block. That's a great, look at the, do we have that? Watch the block by the wide receiver coming back. This block is by number 14, Marvin Jones. Coming back. Now you see Ismaili. He's about to get hit. There's Jones. Yeah, look at that. That's protecting your quarterback right there. So we're a gain of, we're going to call it 10, and down to the 39-yard line, and it's going to be 2nd and 20. Ismaili out of the gun. 3 to the far, 1 to the near. Childers in the backfield with Ismaili. Watch Tremper. They're talking about a blitz. Here they come. To Childers. Comes back in. Good movement. Crosses the 35 before he's hit. See where they give him for forward progress. Right at the 35-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd and a long 15. And the ball at the 35-yard line. So big run out of Childers after catching the ball. Coming up on 1 minute left to play, first quarter, 7-0 Red Devils. And 3rd and long for Kenosha Bradford. This may be 4-down territory. Too long for a field goal, and I don't know what you're really gaining on kicking a punt here. Ismaili waiting for the snap. He doesn't like what he sees. Going to call an audible. Watch the blitz. Throws it out. And was expecting Bradford number 14, Marvin Jones, to come back into the middle because that's where that ball was thrown. Jones went up instead of the cut. Ball falls harmlessly, and it's going to be 4th and long. They are going to kick it. That's Tremper number 17. Waiting for that kick. Waiting for the ball. Up by 7, Bradford. Good kick, lots of height. And picked up right at the 10-yard line after letting it hit. So 49 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Kenosha Tremper gets the ball back, just down by 1 score. 7-0 Red Devils. WGTD Sports. Good evening, everybody. I'm Bob Haggerty. And welcome to a beautiful evening. If you're not in Kenosha, I have to tell you, game time, temperature about 63 degrees, sun getting to go down. It's supposed to go down into the mid to low 40s tonight. Absolutely incredible football weather. Usually right now we're sweating. Instead, I'm in a jacket and a sweater. So Gonzalez on that handoff. Not a lot of move. Right back to about the line of scrimmage, right around the 10-yard line. Just on the outside of the 10-yard line. We're going to call it 2nd and 9. We're an optimist. So we're going to see if Kenosha Tremper is going to do one more play or if they're going to walk it and walk to the other side. So we're going to wait and see as... And that's the end of the first quarter at Amici Field, Kenosha, Wisconsin. Kenosha Bradford Red Devils 7, Kenosha Tremper 0. WGTD Sports. I'm Bob Haggerty. Thank you so much for joining us. I wanted to tell you again, WGTD Sports is a service of Educators Credit Union, Sylvan Learning of Kenosha, the law offices of Frank J. Parise, Casey Family Options Funeral and Cremation, Kenosha County Aging and Disability Resource Center, Ride Racine, Gateway Technical College, Carthage College, Mike Bjorn's Fine Clothing, and Modern Woodman of Racine. That's Rick Erickson. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to football, week 3 of our 23rd year on WGTD Sports. Here we go, starting the second quarter. Kenosha Tremper coming out, starting at the 10-yard line. And I don't even know if he got back to the line of scrimmage. No, they're going to say he was pushed back. That's a loss of 5. And that's going to be 3rd and 15. 3rd and 15 now from the 5-yard line as Sulko comes out for his Trojans. Sulko all alone. 2 to the far. And just nailed right at the 1-yard line. That's number 2, Whitefoot for Tremper. Got the ball and was just eliminated. Just absolutely hit. Whitefoot on the carry, and that ball's all the way down to the 1-yard line, and it's going to be 4th and 19. So they're going to be kicking from the back of their own end zone. Remember, he's got to make sure he does not put his foot when he steps back. Otherwise, he's going to wind up with a safety. Gets the ball away. Good kick. Lots of hang time. And a sideways. And knocked backwards. Outstanding job by Kenosha Tremper on special teams. Hamp did not get a break as the ball jumped straight sideways on him. And they did not give him any type of forward progress at all as he was knocked back a couple of times, and they're going to say it's all the way back into Bradford territory at the 46-yard line, 1st and 10. 10:20 left in the second quarter, 7-0. Kenosha Tremper leading Kenosha Bradford leading Kenosha Tremper. Ismaili hands it off. And that's the Pratt. Didn't surprise anybody, and that's a loss of a couple. Tremper in the backfield.
Loses a yard. 2nd 11.
And here we go. Tremper's defensive line doing a great job there. They are big. Tremper, number 75, Mullen, 6'3", 255. He is a senior. And he is a man among boys. He's huge. Ismaili. Quickly over to number 22, Barnes, crossing the 50 down to the 48-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 for the Bradford Red Devils. Bradford taking their time in the huddle. Ismaili out of the gun. Watch for motion, and there's the motion. Ismaili trying not to take the hit. Ismaili doing a good job outside, and he's got enough for a first down. If they give him they're going to say he's short. They're going to say he went out of bounds. Watch on a great job on the scramble here. Are they going to do? They are. They're going to give him forward progress for the first down. Ismaili with a great run. Watch this. Right here as he's able to get out wide. And now he knows where that is on the sideline, and that's a first down. Absolutely at the 39-yard line. First down, Bradford on second and third effort from the quarterback, Ismaili. So Ismaili, again, out of the gun. 2 to the far, 3 to the near. Empty backfield. Now we're going to have 22 Barnes come in motion. Quickly. Pratt not able to do anything. In fact, probably they lost yards. They did. Back to the 41. That's a loss of a couple. And it's going to be 2nd and 12. Good defense. Ismaili, that was kind of a lollipop throw with a lot of hang time, allowing for Kenosha Tremper to have really the time to get over and to be able to make that play behind the line of scrimmage. Good job. If you're a defensive person like me. Ismaili out of the gun. Now to Barnes. Cross the line of scrimmage. Barnes at 5'10", 170 pounds. He's just a sophomore. Watch this kid. He's going to be a good one. And they're going to move that all the way down to the 37-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 for Kenosha Bradford. After a huge first down from Ismaili. Third and 9. Out of the gun. Ismaili. Able to throw it and to the 32, but it's going to be short by about 3 yards.
Catch complete from Ismaili to Tony Jones-Fisher. Sets up a 4th and a long 3.
So the ball at the 32-yard line, and it's going to be 4th and a long 3. Looking what they're going to do is Bradford, as I believe you're going to see the offense on the field with Ismaili. He brought the play in. 4th down. Up by 7. 1 to the far. 3 to the near. Barnes in the backfield. Ismaili puts it up over his head. Turnover. Turnover on downs. As he was open, Ismaili just gave it a little bit too much air. And Tremper will take over on downs. 5:58 left to play. Second quarter here at Amici Field with the Bradford Red Devils up by 7. 7-0. WGTD Sports. Kenosha Tremper out of the gun. Sulco hands it off. Big run by Tremper number 21, Julian Gonzalez, the senior, 5'7", 175 pounds, all the way across the 40 to the 41-yard line. That's a gain of 9. It's going to be a 2nd and a long 1. Nice job by the blockers up front from Kenosha Tremper. Nice opening, and Gonzalez doing a good job hitting that hole. Sulko fakes the handoff. And I'll tell you, I'm looking for the number from Bradford. I believe that's number 54, Carson Royal.
There is a white Jeep that is running in the parking lot.
And he almost got to Tremper, number 10, Abram Sulko, the quarterback. So it's going to be 3rd and 2 from the 41-yard line. And Sulko kept it and was not able to get there, falling across the 40 at the 41-yard line. Probably lost a foot or two, as it's going to be 4th and those same 2 yards. Sulko stays in, at least right now. Here we go. Sulko brings it in. Kenosha Tremper looking to be able to make something happen. Down by 7. Bradford lining up on defense. Sulko out of the gun. Looking to try to draw Tremper off. Doesn't happen. Tremper in motion. And the timeout. Timeout Tremper. 4:16 left to play. 7-0. Bradford leading Tremper. And right there you saw some gamesmanship. Trying to get Bradford to jump off. Bradford, a well-coached team. Plain and simple, and that's why you saw them stay in their positions, not move, and not draw that offside penalty. So I would believe that Tremper, no doubt, will come out with their kicking unit. And here we go. Well, that was a full timeout. 4:16 left in the half. If you're just joining us, the game started out wild. Bradford, after a good run back on the kick, put it on the ground. Tremper got it, took it all the way down to the 14-yard line. Nothing happened. Went for the field goal. Field goal blocked. Picked up, ran back 86 yards. Touchdown Bradford. That's the only score tonight. 7-0 Bradford. 4:16 left in the first half. Now the kicking unit comes out for Tremper. And that's a low kick, low line drive. Coming out, that's a good job looking. That's number 2, that's Pratt. Came up and on that low line drive kick. Going to the ground, so it didn't take a weird hop on him. So Bradford's going to get the ball at their own 35-yard line. Lots of time here at Amici Field. 4:10 left in the half. Ismaili out of the gun. Hands it off. Nice job by Childers coming up just short of the 40-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 39 where his knee hit. That's a gain of 4. Watch good movement out of the offensive line. Childers had the Hogs right there. See the hole? Nice job. So the ball at the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 4, and it's going to be 2nd and 6. Ismaili out of the gun, 2 to the far, to the near, and now Childers takes the handoff. Nice little jump there, And he's going to take it out to the 44-yard line. A jump cut out of Childers.
Childers straight ahead for a few.
And that's a gain of 3, and it's going to be 3rd and 2. 3:08 and ticking. Remember, no 2-minute warning in high school football. Ismaili out of the gun. He very rarely goes under center. Childers in the backfield. Now we have motion on the near side. On a reverse. A lot of move, and a first down. And that is number 4. That's Hamp. He is a speedster. Let me tell you, watch the reverse right here. And they got Tremper biting, right? A great job, and that's Hamp. Boy, they're lucky he didn't get one more step. The afterburners would have come on, and we'd have found him in Racine by the time they caught him. And here we go. From the 47, a pitch back, and Childers not able to get it, and I think Tremper may have gotten that ball on the fumble. Yes, Tremper ball recovered by number 55. That's Denure. Parker Denure, a senior at 245 pounds, 6'3". Watch right here. Now watch as he never gets it. Number 33, Childers, never gets it, and that ball comes out, and Demore gets the ball, and Tremper gets 2:12 left to play in the half at the as they're able to see now the ball at the gain of 1 at the 49-yard line. I'm being optimistic on that one. Sulco out of the gun. Able to hit on a short pass, number 7, DeVito. DeVito takes the ball to the 46-yard line as we go under 2 minutes left to play in the half. Hurry up offense out of Kenosha Tremper. They're going to call it in. Sulco out of the gun. Gonzalez in the backfield, 2 to the far. A fake. Nowhere to go. Sulco nowhere to go and goes down back in his own territory at about the 47-yard line. Now watch on the near side. That is number 61. That's Young. Nice job by Young getting to the inside on that move and bringing down Sulco on the sack. So Tremper, you look at it and you look and say they've had their opportunities. They just can't move the ball at the right time. So now the ball at the 49-yard line of Bradford. I should say of Tremper. Their own 49. It's going to be 4th and 11. Nice turnout for this crosstown rivalry. $1:26 left to play in the first half. Don't go anywhere. We have a 7-0 game. It's Bradford Tremper. Lot of fun. Crosstown rivals at their best. 70 years of playing high snap. Brought that nice kick. Beautiful hang time. Now picked up. Good run. Full speed. And that's number 2, Pratt.
Lorenz Pratt on the return.
So the ball across the 30 at about the 31-yard line. Bradford's going to take it with a $1:11 left. 7-0. Bradford leading as the head coach comes out and talks to the referee about something from Kenosha Tremper. Oh, and that's going to be a penalty against Bradford back to the 20. Okay. So that was a 10-yard penalty. 3 to the near, 2 to the far. Ismaili. He's going to fall back. Ismaili crosses over and out of bounds. Gain of a couple. Ismaili showing fast feet for a quarterback. He can throw the ball as well. We saw him with a couple of nice passes last week. One of them dropping at about a 35-yard pass in perfect stride for a touchdown. Bradford coming up, 1:04 left in the half, 7-0, so they have the lead. 3 to the near, 1 to the far. Ismaili in the backfield. Barnes. Quick move, lots of room, and throws it. Incomplete. And that was thrown to Pratt. Pratt, not much of a chance to come away with that one. And it's going to be 3rd and a long 8 from their own 22. So, as we go under a minute left here, home of the Trojans, Amici Field. Beautiful football. It feels more like early October than it does early September. Ismaili. Out of the gun. Watch the blitz. Gets it off. And out of bounds is number 11, Jones Fisher, as he steps out of bounds. And it's going to be 4th and long with a gain of just about a couple. So the punting unit comes on for Kenosha Bradford. Baldwin going back for Kenosha Tremper, number 3. Baldwin is a junior, 6'3", 190 pounds. He just missed that snap. And he just didn't get it. Wow. So Tremper has 49 seconds to try to tie this game going into halftime. Going to take the ball at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10. 49 seconds left for Tremper, 2 timeouts. Sulco out of the gun. Gonzalez in the backfield. Fake. And this is to number 3, Baldwin, and nowhere. That's going to be a loss of a couple with a timeout. 42 seconds left in the first half. The score, Red Devils 7 and the Trojans 0. WGTD Sports. I'm Bob Haggerty. Thanks so much for joining us this evening. It doesn't get better than a high school football, let alone Bradford Tremper.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the parking lot there's an Illinois plate Honda Civic. E like Edward, K like Kite, 26941. You have your lights on.
So here we go. Lots of turnovers in this game. But only the one big run back, 86-yard run on the block punt. And here we go. Sulko puts it up. And, okay, there's a flag. That's going to be an interference call. So remember, in high school football, an interference is not a placement penalty. It's a yardage penalty. Pass interference. So they're going to move this all the way inside the 10. There we go. Just inside the 10-yard line. And there's 35 seconds left to play. 1st and 10, Kenosha Tremper. Sulko comes in. He can run as well. Big kid. Sulko looks, and out of bounds. And a flag at the very end of the play. And that's going to be a hold. Oh, my goodness. Oh, the Trojans hurting themselves with a big hold. And that was after the quarterback had ran past. Oh, my goodness. Wow. So that's going to bring it all the way back to just inside the 20-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and goal from about the 20. With 29 seconds left, you have to figure you're going to try to put it in a couple of times into the end zone. 4 receivers to the far side. Blitz. Sulko puts it up, and there's another flag. And that's going to be another pass interference penalty. That's a mugging. That's what that is. Watch on the top of your screen right here. So here's, and then taking him to the ground. Whitefoot on that pass interference. And they're going to take that all the way back inside the 10-yard line. And it's still now 1st and goal. 24 seconds left to play in the half. 3 to the near. 1 to the far. Sulko out of the gun. Barnes. Intercepted. Intercepted by number 2. That's Pratt, and he just read Sulko's eyes. Watch this. He just totally read Sulko's eyes. Watch the snap. Sulko looks, turns, and you just saw right there. Pratt just looked right at him and said, "Hey, you're throwing it this way," and jumped in front. Huge play on the defense by Kenosha Bradford. And they're going to take over the ball at their own 13-yard line. 20 seconds left in the half, and I would not be surprised right now to see a knee. Oh, my goodness. We have a long second half of crosstown rivalry. No. Ismaili takes it out of the gun. Ismaili tries to run it out. And out of bounds. Ismaili showing, again, quick feet not to take a sack.
2nd and 8 with 14 seconds to go.
So it's going to be a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Ball on the 15-yard line. Ismaili taking his time. Kind of gingerly, the way he just came up to the huddle. I wonder if anybody came on his ankles. And there we go. And that's going to be the end of the first half here at Amici Field, Kenosha, Wisconsin. The score, the Bradford Red Devils 7 and the Tremper Trojans 0. WGTD Sports, I'm Bob Haggerty. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Our goal is to get you on the floor working and interacting with your clients. What we do is we work you with mannequins first, learning perming, hair cutting, hair coloring. Barbers still do learn all that, as well as styling. It's important to learn the basics and the fundamentals of how to get there, but then once you get those, it's when you get to the lab, you're actually able to exercise and move a little bit forward with some of the more technical skills to them.
I knew a lot about cutting. I knew how to cut hair and use the shears and everything else, but I wasn't well-rounded as a barber. So if you come to school, you'll be able to learn how to color, how to enhance hair. So for me, it just gave me that comfortability where now I'm well-rounded.
We have the classroom. We learn, we move into the lab, and you're actually able to, when those clients come in, you're comfortable.
Our classroom is basically like a salon. There's a receptionist that checks in all the clients, to take payments there, and then us as the barbers, we come in and get the clients, sit them down, we do a small little consultation with them, and then we start our haircuts.
What's nice is the feeling of learning how to work in a salon. Getting that developed helps you develop early those skills that you will need when you get out into the industry. Some of our instructors are still working in the barbershops and the salons, which I think is great for development because we know we're seeing what's new and trending, what's going on out there, and how we can help to make you just that more successful.
Eventually, I want to open up my own salon, so that's good actually learning from somebody who's in the field or been in it for 10, 20 years.
With our barber program, we do have the flexibility of having a full-time program during the day, or you can come part-time in the evening as well. We prepare you so that when you're ready to get out there, you can go take your state boards through the state of Wisconsin, and then that will enable you to go out and work in the salons.
Right after graduation, after I receive those licenses, after I take the test, and then I will work up on the shop. So my ultimate goal is to own multiple shops, or at least get my first shop. That's something that I want to do, and Gateway gave me the opportunity to do that.
I see no defeat.
No defeat.
I have the best
in me.
In me.
So I require the best.
Warriors like us.
We make our own. We make our own destiny.
We make our own destiny.
We push back in the face of adversity. We turn up the heat. Is it in you too?
Make your move. Make your move.
Make your move.
Make your move.
Hello there. My name is Steve Casey. I'm the owner and founder of Casey Family Options Funerals and Cremations. There are two things that make me very different than any other funeral home. One is that we don't have a large building that we use for funerals. We do all of my funerals in churches or chapels or synagogues or any other such facility. By not having a large building, we reduce the overhead. Reduced overhead means reduced prices. We're often 40 to 60% less than other fine area funeral homes. The second thing that makes me very unusual is we created package pricing. Package pricing means for one price, it includes everything that we do depending on the type of service you select. It's not uncommon for our burial package to even include the flowers. We're the only funeral home in the area that provides flowers along with their services. It's not unusual that many families agree with what we've always said. It's quality you would expect at prices you can afford.
Hi everyone, it's Emily from Educators Credit Union. Opening a student account offers many perks and benefits. You can easily transfer funds to your family and friends, even here at the game. You can easily access your money on our mobile banking app, anytime, any place. And you can even earn money through our You Choose and member loyalty program just for using your account. For more information, visit ecu.com.
My name is Frank J. Parise, and I am the primary and principal owner of the law offices of Frank J. Parise. Been an attorney since 1985, so over 30 years. I can help you with all your needs in criminal defense, traffic, DUIs, or any other situations that you or a loved one is in trouble. Please call me at any time at 656-9906. I'm available by email at fparise@fjpllc.com, Facebook, or any other social media.
Well, I chose this program because where I worked for a couple suburbs, I worked as an electric assembler, working with a lot of electronic parts, so I thought, hey, I'll give it a shot, and it's been pretty fun so far. A large part of the classroom is actually doing lab work, practical lab work, and I actually like doing calculations. When stuff works out, it's really satisfying. So I plan on continuing my education so far. I know Gateway's got some great partnership programs with engineering schools, and I think I want to take advantage of that. And even if you don't plan on transitioning, you're still getting a curated experience from one of the top schools in the country.
For some students, the struggle to make up what was lost continues. Academic doubts may linger, but the class has to keep moving whether your child gets it or not. At Sylvan, our teachers have the time to give the individualized support each student needs. We'll focus on exactly what your child needs to get caught up with grades and confidence. Wherever your child needs to go, we can help get them there. If you're ready to prioritize your child's education this year, get all the information you need by going online and searching Sylvan Learning of Kenosha.
I plan to go into oral surgery. I plan to be a surgical dental assistant.
Extra wax probably on
Gateway's prepared me to be successful after graduation, not only because I was able to get the one-on-one experience with my instructor, I was able to apply everything I learned here, build amazing friendships, and learn how to work with other people. So Gateway's definitely prepared me for my future, and I'm super grateful and appreciative of that.
Small joint, you're going to be fire tech, Main Street Command, and giving you a working still on all incoming units go to fire ground 10.
The fire medic program we have here at Gateway is something that the students prefer because they're able to take their fire wand and EMT skills and jump right into some advanced concepts and preparing for the candidate physical ability test. They take the general education courses, and then they're right into the paramedic portion of the degree. And so they're really accomplishing fire and EMS in a big way and leaving with some major credentials in 2 years. Right now we're at Kansasville Fire and Rescue. Our students go through sets and reps as they rotate through a time and quality standard for each position on an engine company. And as we have one of the three crews not involved at that particular time in the evolutions with the company, we pull them off and we give them concentrated areas of instruction.
Right out the gate, you're learning about your gear, what keeps you safe, putting it on, taking it off, putting it on, taking it off, so that it's all muscle memory. And then after that, you're out the door, you're on the fire grounds, you're in the burn building, you're on the splash board, you're up on the roof, you name it, you get your hands on it, and you're going to learn how to use it to the best of your abilities.
So we throw a lot at our students, and they're immersed in all those different various portions of the learning. They bring it all together when they go out and perform the evolutions outside with the engine company.
When you're actually physically out there doing it, then you get how it operates. You get, and it all comes together. So starting from ground zero, what do you have to lay out, situational awareness, looking around and seeing what's going on, and just making sure that your team is where it should be, everybody's working in unison.
Well, because you're coming out of the program with some major credentials and you've been put through a training process that looks at the quality of the work that you do and the time frame that you do it in, as the program gains stature, so will the graduates. There are several in this class that have already been given conditional offers them employment.
You do your learning here, so that way when you go to your department, it's automatic. So it makes you seem a little less green to your department when you get there.
This program provides solutions to almost every risk that firefighters face. And it becomes a way of life, a habit, if you will, of managing yourself and the way that you respond to incidents. So they have a good future ahead of them.
I am going to go career, so this fall I will start the paramedic portion of the fire medic program. After that, start applying, get ready for the CPAT, and hopefully it doesn't take too long to get full-time.
I love the two departments that I work at. They're very, very supportive of what I do and what I want to do in my future. Eventually I would like to go career, but for now, you know, staying home, local boy, working for the fire department.
Hi everyone, it's Emily from Educators Credit Union. Opening a student account offers many perks and benefits. You can easily transfer funds to your family and friends, even here at the game. You can easily access your money on our mobile banking app, anytime, any place. And you can even earn money through our You Choose and member loyalty program just for using your account. For more information, visit ecu.com.
This is telling the machine where the end of that tool starts. And we need to tell them.
The CNC program at Gateway Technical College is split into 3 career pathways that students can choose from. The first pathway is for a CNC operator. These students will learn the fundamentals of CNC machining technology, including how to read and interpret blueprints, shop safety, quality control, and how to use various precision measuring tools.
Excellent.
The second pathway is for a CNC production technician. Students will further develop their fundamental skills and learn how to set up CNC mills and lathes. The third and final pathway is for a CNC programmer. In this pathway, students will learn everything involved in CNC operation, setup, and CNC programming. The goal of the CNC program is to get students the skills they need to be job ready.
What I like about being out in the shop here is they really train you for what your employer is going to look for, what challenges or puzzles you're going to come across being out on the floor at an actual CNC shop.
This program has a strong emphasis on real-world application. We like our students to do as much hands-on learning as possible. We spend a little bit of time in classrooms learning the theory, the fundamentals, and then our students take it out into the machine shops and they apply what they've learned.
We did a little bit in class of like the theory, then we come downstairs and get your hands on it, which I think was a really good experience to have with the opportunity of all these machines here. You can't really find that anywhere else, and it really translated over to the job.
We work closely with our industry partners to figure out exactly what they need. This way we can better prepare our students for the skills that they need when they're entering a machine shop.
During the gauging class, I was able to get more certificates and certified in certain measuring tools and certain softwares that I was able to use to, I guess, further my growth in the career. My main goal is to be able to run a shop, and Gateway gives me the tools to be able to do that.
Gateway gave me the opportunity to get the job and the career that I have now, and I've found that I really like it.
So if you are a motivated individual that likes high precision manufacturing, then the CNC program at Gateway is right for you.
I see no defeat.
No defeat.
I have the best
In me.
in me.
So I require the best.
Warriors like us.
We make our own. We make our own destiny.
We make our own destiny.
We push back in the face of adversity.
We turn up the heat. Is it in you too?
Make your move. Make your move.
Make your move.
Make your move.
Hi, I'm Rebecca from the Kenosha County Aging and Disability Resource Center. Are you caring for a family member or friend? If so, we can help.
ADRC offers a wide range of options to support both you and the person you are caring for. Services are free and confidential and include a medical equipment loan closet, dementia care support, assistance with Medicare. The ADRC can also help you connect with community resources for transportation, nutrition, and help in the home. Call 262-605-6646.
Hi everyone, it's Emily from Educators Credit Union. Opening a student account offers many perks and benefits. You can easily transfer funds to your family and friends, even here at the game. You can easily access your money on our mobile banking app, anytime, any place. And you can even earn money through our You Choose and member loyalty program just for using your account. For more information, visit ecu.com.
I am so pleased that we are celebrating Gateway students today. Through the generosity of our donors, we are able to offer 256 scholarships this year during our continuing student and new adult learner timeframes.
It's really going to help me a lot to pursue my dreams, graduate, and continue my education.
With working 2 jobs and struggling to pay bills and stuff, having this foundation scholarship awarded to me takes that load off, and that way I can focus on my future and the goals that I've set for myself.
To be able to walk across that stage and earn a scholarship and be able to celebrate my successes really means a lot to me.
And I'm so proud of Megan. So she's receiving the Albrecht Family Scholarship. So this is our family scholarship. And we decided several years ago that it was important to continue to invest in great students at Gateway, and could not be more proud to award this year's scholarship to Megan.
So one of the things that our students tell us is how much receiving the support means to them. For many of them, it's financial, and that they will be able to take a class, take an extra class this semester, or even finish this spring because of their scholarship.
My scholarship will cover my last 2 classes, which is my Field 1 and my Field 2 experience, because I had reached my 150% and I honestly didn't have the money to pay for classes this semester. So I was a little sad until I got the notification, and it was a blessing for me.
This is something that opens up a door for me. And it means so much to me to see that Gateway makes that accessible for people who would never be able to get that education otherwise.
We also want to give a shout out to our more than 35 readers who read scholarship applications and help us get the work done to be able to award our scholarships. We have awarded more than $210,000 to help our students. We are so grateful for our donors and their generous investment in Gateway students and our community.
You know, I think this is where it really hits home, is when you see that what we could do actually contributes to a person's life. But I do hope that the scholarship helps them realize that they are going to make a difference. And this education should make a difference to our society, to Kenosha, to any business or any job that they have in the future.
It is so encouraging to know that there are so many people out there that value and know the importance of education. It encourages me to want to do better and be better. I will have a scholarship in my name as well. So even though I don't know all the donors, I'm grateful for my donors, and I'm grateful for the donors for all the students. To have the heart to give to somebody that you don't know, to do something to better their life, is very encouraging, and I'm very grateful. I really appreciate it.
So thank you so much for your support, and congratulations to all of our students.
Welcome back. Second half action as Bradford kicking away to Kenosha. Tremper. And there we go, 7-0 right now. Bradford leading Tremper. Nice move. Crossing the 25-yard line and going down. So good, solid special teams on the defensive side for Bradford. And the ball's going to be marked right at the 25-yard line as Tremper comes out. Sulco. Oh, they're going to say the 27 now, not the 25. So 1st and 10 for their own 27-yard line. Kenosha Tremper, and Sulco out of the gun. 2 to the near. Oh, and just off. Sulco tried to get it to number 2 Whitefoot. Bounced off of Whitefoot and into the middle, almost picked off. That was a lame duck after being just kind of knocked into the air. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 now. Bradford, if you're a Bradford fan, defense, 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 but Tremper cannot afford a 3-and-out. Sulco hands it off. Gonzalez, a couple of second efforts there, takes it across the 30 to the 31-yard line. And that's a gain of 4. It's going to be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 for Kenosha Tremper. Three to the near. Sulco drops back. He's going to keep it. And a great job using the body of that young man to get down just outside the 40-yard line, or inside the 40 at the 39, then that's enough for first down. Watch this. As he pulled it down, he knew how far he had to go, cutting it back inside. And that's where he got the first down right there, taking a hard hit at the end of the play. So the ball at the 39-yard line. Sulco doing a good job on that run, and a good seal block by that Tremper offensive line. Sulco over the center, and a good job. That was thrown to Tremper number 25, Austin Chalgren. Chalgren gets him just into Bradford territory at the 49-yard line. First down, Tremper. Tremper, you're starting to feel a little bit of rhythm right now if you're a Tremper fan.
Tackled by Zacchaeus Ross, results in a Tremper first down.
Again, now we have motion. Sulco hands it off. That's going to go to Tremper 21, Gonzalez. He's the workhorse in the backfield. And he's got all the way down to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 4, and it's going to be 2nd and 6. So you definitely have to feel Tremper moving the ball. And Sulco hands it off. And a big hit. That ball's out. We're going to see if he's down. So they're going to say Tremper was down on that fumble. Watch as you're going to watch the ball pop out. No gain. And it's going to be 3rd and 6. And here we go. Now watch. The hit happens right here. Now you'll see the ball right there. Oh, I don't know if he was down. The instant replay is a whole different story. That's right. First down, Bradford. Bradford didn't even know it. Wow. On the instant replay, the referees got that right. Absolutely. Now watch again.
Holding against Tremper was the call, declined. Bradford recovers the fumble and gets the ball first down and 10 on their own 45-yard line.
You're going to watch the ball come loose right there. Now you're going to see it just waddle out. No, that was a good call by the referees. Childers on the handoff. And that's going to be about, across the 45 to the 46. It's a gain of 1, 2nd and 9. By the way, we have Dean Ismaili. We're told that his family is watching, so a shout-out from WGTD Sports to the Ismaili family for Kenosha Bradford. And we thank you for watching very much. Ismaili looks to be able to make something happen here. Hands it off as there's a penalty on a nice run by Bradford number 33, Childers, and that's going to come all the way back.
Childers on the run, tackled by Drava, flag on the play.
That's going to be an illegal procedure. And that's too bad. That's going to erase a nice run back. On a hold. And that's going to be a big 10 yards. All the way back to the 36-yard line. And all of a sudden, it's going to be 2nd and 19. Those hurt. Hurt. Those are drive killers, folks. Ismaili out of the backfield. 2nd and 19. A lot of motion. Ismaili calls an audible in Pratt. See if Pratt can get to the far side. He does. Nice move all the way almost to the original line of scrimmage. He's going to get the ball out to the 40, we're going to call it 44-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and about 11.
Tackle by number 9, Josh Chris.
And Chris on that tackle. So the 44-yard line, 3rd and 11. Last time this happened, Ismaili did the big run. Do you remember? To the far side, able to just get past the sticks. So we're going to wait and see if he's going to keep it. Right now, 3 to the far, 1 to the near. Ismaili all alone in the backfield. Good snap. Big hole. Guess what? He tries to run, doesn't make it happen this time as everything collapsed around him. And that's a big tackle by Tremper, number 40.
Sack on the play by number 40, Jamal Gooch Jr.
Gooch on that number 40. So they're going to kick it away. 6:35 left to play, third quarter, 7-0. Bradford up by the score. Waiting for it. Good snap. Good kick. And crosses the 25 to the 23-yard line, where the Tremper Trojans will take over 1st and 10. WGTD Sports. Hello, everybody. WGTD Sports is a service of Educators Credit Union, Sylvan Learning Center of Kenosha, the law offices of Frank J. Parise, KC Family Options Funeral and Cremations, Kenosha County Aging and Disability Center, Ride Racine, Gateway Technical College, Carthage College, Mike Bjorn's Fine Clothing, and Modern Woodman of Racine, Rick Erickson. So a quick handoff. Big run. Oh, good job by the safeties of Bradford, because he was 2 steps away from taking it all the way. Good cutback into the middle of the field. Now watch here. That's Gonzalez. And we see a great open-air tackle. And the ball all the way now up across the 30. That's a gain of 9, 2nd and 1. Soko looks to throw to the outside on the pattern, but it looked as if Tremper, number 11, Kuntz, Kay is just didn't come into the near side. Sulco. Out of the gun. There's Gonzalez. That's a big first down. Big opening. All the way across the 40 to about the 44-yard line. And there you saw the explosive speed of Gonzalez. They're going to mark it back at the 43. That's the first down. Watch the speed out of this young man. So everybody knows he's going to get it. And there's a hole. Now he just pops it right there. That's the speed that he has to get through a hole, and that's what makes it work for him. There's an injured Trojan. That is Tremper 64. That's Hansen, but he's up under his own power, walking off. Tough kid. Logan Hansen, he's a senior, 5'8", 210 pounds. Always good to see a player get, off on his own power as they're going to take a look at him. Coach comes over and says, "Hey, you okay?" "Yeah, coach, leave me alone. I'm good. You do your thing, I do my thing." Sulco's going to keep it, and he's tripped up just before midfield at about the 49-yard line. And that surprised, I think, a lot of people. They thought he was going to hand that one off. And they're going to call it 2nd and 4. Sulco. Out of the gun. That's a handoff, a quick one, and that should be enough for a first down as he just continues to. Gonzalez running strong. And to the 45-yard line. This is where Tremper has started to have problems. They've been able to move the ball, and then they get into Bradford territory, and they've had penalties. So 1st and 10, 45-yard line, 3:55 left to play, third quarter. Lot of football left. Crosstown rivalry. Sulco hands it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez does a good job breaking a tackle in the backfield, falls forward. It's a gain of 1 or 2. Oh, they're going to give him 3. Nice job on the second effort, maybe third effort from Gonzalez. Speaking of, Gonzalez comes out, gets a drink. Looking for the open. Intercepted. And dropped. Intercepted and dropped. That is Bradford, number 9, Walton, went up for it. Watch it. He's just playing center field. And the ball's up. There we go. And the ball finally knocked away. And they're going to call it roughing the passer. And there's another flag right there. We're going to ask you, because I don't know if we're going to see the hit for the roughing penalty. No, I did not see the roughing penalty. I saw a hold, but I did not see a roughing penalty.
It's going to set up a 1st and 10 for the Trojans on the Bradford 28.
So, Bradford gets the ball at the 20. I should say that Tremper has the ball at the 28-yard line, 1st and 10. Sulco. I don't know if that's a keeper or a broken play, but he's going to lose a couple. Sulco looking right there like, hey, where's the person I'm supposed to hand it off to? So that's a loss of 2 back to the 31-yard line. And it's going to be 2nd and 12. Second and 12 at the 31-yard line. Sulco hands it off. Good hard running. And that is just, that's time in the weight room. Plain and simple. That's Gonzalez. Watch this. He just breaks tackles now when he knows I'm just going to take you with me. That's what you want. By the way, Gonzalez, he's only 5'7". Oh, and on a hold. He's only 5'7", 175 pounds. He runs big. So remember I said when Tremper has gotten into Bradford territory, they've been their worst enemy. And that's exactly what happens here with a 10-yard hold. So the ball all the way back now to the 38-yard line. They have been their worst enemy. Bradford up by 7, 1:51 left to play, 3rd quarter. So it's going to be 2nd and 20. Sulco to Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets it all the way to about the line of scrimmage. And Bradford doing a good job again. There was good tackling as a safety came up to be able to make it. 3rd and 10. Sulco looks for it. Intercepted. Big run. Big interception. Still going. And on. There's nobody there. To the 40. To 25. To 20. To 10. Touchdown, Bradford. That's Pratt. Number 2 from Kenosha Bradford, Lorenz Pratt. He's the junior. And a big run back on the touchdown interception. Watch here as you're going to see that he's able to keep his balance. It looked like he was going to be brought down there. Pratt doing a great job. At this point, he's just got all his friends. He could have, taken the tricycle, and at this point he had so many people around him. Touchdown, Pratt. My goodness, that hurts. For Kenosha, Tremper, that was just devastating. And Tremper just needs to work on that scoring offense. They've been able to move the ball. They just have not been able to put the points on the board when they've needed them. So a good job on the INT, pick 6 for Pratt. That's one that young man will put in his archive for the rest of his life against his crosstown rival. So we're looking to see. I'm waiting to see if... Here we go. looking to be able to have the extra point. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. And I guess there's an injured player. I don't see that individual yet. Oh, back at the 45-yard line. The 45-yard line. As it looks like they're stretching a leg out. That would be a cramp if that is indeed what they're doing. They do a really good job with hydration, and being a not as hot as it normally is makes it much easier, but they do happen. And if you've ever had a dehydration cramp, you know what I'm talking about here. If you've had one in the middle of the night, have you ever had a cramp in the middle of the night? You come jumping out of bed? Times that by 100. That's what a dehydration cramp feels like. And that is number 9 for Kenosha Tremper. That would be Chris. Chris. And he's up. That's, he's sitting up. They're talking to him. And he's getting a little bit of help here. He's not putting any weight on that, so that probably isn't a cramp. That's not good news. Nice young man. Yeah. Nice young man, and I hate to see that happen. But nothing but good things. Good thoughts for that young man. Yeah. I'm telling you, if it did, I talk about the cramps for dehydration. It is just something that does not end, and they keep firing up. That's the big problem. And here's the extra point. Ball up, off the upright, no good. Off the upright here. So 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Bradford Red Devils 13. Kenosha Tremper Trojans 0. WGTD Sports, I'm Bob Haggerty. Thank you so much for joining us this evening as we continue to bring you the best in high school football. And remember, I know this is a long time from now, and I don't even want it's not the sport that's the problem, it's the weather outside. When football season ends, we will be around for basketball. So the two scores have not happened for tonight. The two scores have not happened on offense. We had our 84-yard kick return, and we had, I'm thinking, 65-yard pass, pick six. One on special teams, one on defense. How about that? You don't see that very often on a 13-point lead. Bradford getting ready to kick off. And here we go. That's short. Oh, and a huge hit. And a big hit. Those are the ones you let that one, go out of bounds. I know that you're worried that you're going to turn the ball over. Watch the hit that he takes, right? There. So Tremper will have the ball at their own 30-yard line. 1st and 10, down by 2 scores now, 13-0. Sulco hands it off. Nowhere to go to Gonzalez. Gonzalez caught behind the line. Bradford was in the backfield, and now up by 2 scores. Bradford's just pinning their ears back, and they're running. You're gonna find them in the backfield every single time. You've got to do something like a screenplay, something to slow down the momentum of Bradford getting into the backfield. Is there a foul? So there's some jawboning going on. So this is going to take it back to the 35-yard line. And 35-yard line, gain of 5. Somebody jumped. So it's 1st and 5. Takes away that good defensive play. There's another flag, and that was Bradford. That was a mental error. Good job by number 10, Sulko, for Tremper, drawing him off. So that's a first down. And first down, they didn't even have to touch the ball. They're going to go, and it's the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Tremper, down by 2 scores. A lot of time left. 24 seconds in the third. Sulko out of the gun. Gonzalez gets it. Across 50. Brought down at the 49-yard line. Good job moving that ball. And that may very well be the last of the plays of another flag. Bradford walking back. And that's going to cost him. I should say Tremper walking back. And that's going to take it all the way back to the 36-yard line. I'm telling you, these referees are going to have to bring their hankies to the dry cleaners. They have been used tonight. So it's going to make it 1st and 14. Sulko out of the gun. Bradford, and again, he did a good job. That's Gonzalez, as not getting brought behind the line of scrimmage. But that's what they need to do. They need to do that little screen pass to stop Bradford from just teeing off and getting into the backfield. Right now, Bradford is just purely running. That's the end of 3 here at Amici Field with the score. The Bradford Red Devils 13, Tremper Trojans 0. WGTD Sports. I'm Bob Haggerty. WGTD Sports is a service of Educators Credit Union, Sylvan Learning of Kenosha, the law offices of Frank J. Parise, Casey Family Options Funeral and Cremations, Kenosha County Aging and Disability Resource Center, Ride Racine, Gateway Technical College, Carthage College, Mike Bjorn's Fine Clothing, and Modern Woodman of Racine, Rick Erickson. Good evening, everybody. Bob Haggerty here. So pleased to be bringing you football from Amici Field, Kenosha, Wisconsin. If you're not in Kenosha, it's kind of chilly, to be honest with you. It was about 63 degrees at kickoff. Got to be a 58, 59. I actually put a coat on. Unusual for this time of year, but it's great for football. It does not get better for football. And here we go. Tremper, their own 40-yard line. Gonzalez continues to push. And I can't tell you enough about this young man. He's only 5'7". He's 175 pounds, and he moves people out of the way. That's a gain of a couple. And we're going to call it 3rd and 8. Tremper, hurry up offense. Looking. Ball up. And a great catch. If he brought that down, that is Tremper number 11, Kuntz. Kuntz doing a great job going up and getting. That's a first down, Kenosha. Tremper, watch the move by Kuntz. He's going to just go up and bring this down, knowing he's going to take the hit. Watch it right there. Whoop. Yeah. And a good tackle. Gonzalez now takes it. That's a gain of maybe 1 or 2. We're going to call it a gain of 2 and 2nd and 8. They are in Bradford territory. Again, Bradford, I should say Tremper in hurry-up mode. Sulko Gives it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez picking his way. Big move. Inside the 40, down to about the 37-yard line. And there's another penalty. And that's a hold. So that's going to cost him 10. And I talk about drive killers. And Tremper seeming to do that when they're in enemy territory. My goodness. The ball all the way back then to the 43-yard line, and it's going to be 2nd and 20. Ouch. Selko. Out of the gun. Gives it to the fullback. That is big number 40. And able to get across the 45 to the 47. And we have an injured player. So he's hurting. So if you look at it, just strange things happening tonight. You got to look at that. Take a look for you as I pull it up as far as the schedule for next week. We'll find that out. Give me a second. Here we go. Next week, these Bradford Red Devils go to the Indian Trail. So we'll be there next week, 6 p.m. kickoff. Good that the young man is up and going. So Bradford next week, and then we go for the Case Park game. That's the 19th. On the 26th to Indian Trail and Case. And that ball thrown, number 3 from Kenosha Tremper, that's Baldwin going up for it. But that was defended very well by Walton. Walton going up. Watch this on instant replay. As Walton, watch it, and here it goes, and it just was not far enough. That allowed number 9, Walton, to catch up and get a hand in there. By the way, nice job from the cameraman, Nick. And Grace was in the first half. Due to mechanical problems, we're down to 1 camera tonight. So great job, guys. And again, same play, almost intercepted. And there were muggings going on. I don't know who did it. Watch the contact, and we see the ball being put up there, and that's what they're looking to do. In the double coverage. Almost picked up by Walton. And there's a penalty. Does that surprise you? Not me. My goodness. 9:49 left to play. And that's going to be against Bradford. That's a 15-yarder. That's a first down. And it's got to be a personal foul. I'm still waiting to know what it was.
Penalty on the play results in a first down.
A delayed penalty is what they're calling it. Okay. But that's 15 yards and keeps Tremper alive, at least right now. 1st and 10. 38-yard line of Bradford. Sulko hands it off. Number 21, Gonzalez. As he crosses over the 35 to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Sulko with Gonzalez. He's gonna keep it. Sulko's gonna keep it. Gets down. I don't believe he got to the 30. Right around to about the 31-yard line.
Sulko on the keeper, dives ahead.
And is that Sulko going down? Hold on. I think Sulko just went down. And that's a big one. That is Sulko. I'm pretty sure. It is Sulko. So now we're going to be talking about backup. At least for a big play. And you hear Kenosha Tremper, the hush, just went over the stadium. 9 minutes left to play. It's a two-possession lead for the Red Devils. That's good news right there. Sulko up under his own power, walking off. He doesn't look as if he's any worse for wear, but he's got to be out for one play, at least. He's got to get a ball. He wants to throw it. That's a good sign right there. So now, it's going to be number 14, Gallagher, the junior, at least for this play. He's going to keep it. Should be right around that first down. That should be enough for a first down. Gallagher's used to holding on to the ball. Gallagher is told to stay in. I don't know. Okay, Gallagher coming out, and we see Sulko going back in. And you hear the Tremper crowd, the Tremper faithful, give the applause. So the ball, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Tremper needs this score. Gonzalez crosses to 25. Down to about the 24-yard line. If they score here, if they can make the touchdown, this is a whole new game. Lots of time left. We're coming into 8 minutes left to play. But only a 2-possession lead. They can cut that to a 1-possession lead with a touchdown. This is a completely different game. Sulko. Out of the gun. Swings it to the near side. That is number 7, DeVito. And DeVito crosses the 15 down to the 14-yard line. DeVito doing a good job on the run. Sulko, 1st and 10, down at the 14-yard line, down by 2 scores. Tremper, handoff, wow. And that is Bradford number 7. That was Danny Miner in the backfield, disrupting everything and dropping Gonzalez back at the 16-yard line. So it's a loss of a couple. We're going to call it second and a long 12, maybe 13 yards. Sulco comes back in. 6:40 left to play. They need urgency. They were able to move the ball when they had hurry up. We've got 3 to the far. Gonzalez in the backfield. Blitz. And a good job as DeVito had some running room that quickly closed. That's the speed of number 2. That's Pratt. Pratt that had that big touchdown INT on a good tackle. You saw the speed right there, that closing speed. It's going to be 3rd and 11 from the 19-yard line. Maybe a little longer than 11. Now, 3rd and 14. They just re-upped it. Looking for an opportunity. Into the end zone. And a flag. I'd like to see this one. They're going to call a pass interference, and I didn't see it. We do watch this as we have the opportunity to be able to see if there is pass interference, at least when we're covering it. Oh, that. I don't see any coverage at all on that. Wow. That's tough. One more time as we're waiting for them to come up. I'm looking. Maybe a hand on the back, right? I don't know. I do not see pass interference right there. My goodness. Well, if it is pass interference, half the distance, and it's going to be 3rd, and there's a flag. And now they're going to get Tremper on a legal procedure. On the jump.
False start is the call.
False start. And it's going to take him all the way back to the 15-yard line, just inside the 15-yard line. Oh. I don't know how many penalties. All I know is one of the most heavily penalized game that I can remember. So the ball just inside the 15-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd, and they can get a first down, and so it's going to be in 3rd and 9. Ball's in the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown. That ball thrown from Sulco to number 3 Baldwin. And we have a new game. We have a new game with 5:35 left to play. So here we go. And Baldwin was all alone. I don't know if someone fell down. I don't know exactly what happened there, but Baldwin was literally all alone as he was going into the near corner. Cost him 5.
False start. 5-yard penalty.
Okay. Okay. Let's take a look. Ball's up. And good. May have been touched, but enough to get through. So, 5:35 left to play. We've got a game. Don't go anywhere. The Red Devils of Bradford, 13. And the Trojans of Tremper, 7. WGTD Sports. That's a good one. You know, this is the thing about a Tremper-Bradford game. You never turn off the set. You never turn off the computer. You never stop watching because sooner or later, it's going to be a game. And here we go. And a regular kickoff. Bradford misses a tackle for Tremper, but brought down about their own 13, 14-yard line. That is a good tackle by number 30 from Kenosha Tremper. That is Dolly. Dolly, 5'6", junior. Here we go. And see where they marked it. They're going to mark it at the 15. Ismaili. Boy, it's been a long time since he's been on the field. They put it across, and they're looking to take time off the clock. As we're going to go inside of 5 minutes. Ball out to the 17-yard line. That's the idea, is run the clock, and run the clock if you're a Bradford fan. Tremper, you want a 3 and out. Second and 8. Ball on the 17. Ismaili. He's going to keep it. Looks to throw on the out. Big first down and a breakaway. And that is Bradford number 8, Warfield. What a job. Watch this from Warfield. Ismaili on a good throw. And then yards after catch. So watch this on Warfield. Watch the break right there. Now watch it. He's just going to carry this last guy with him for 5 yards. And across the 50-yard line. Warfield, Bradford has so many weapons on offense. Sooner or later, they're going to break 3 and score 50. Timeout. Bradford, 4:37 left to play. Bradford, 13, and Tremper, 7. WGTD Sports. I'm Bob Haggerty. Thrilled to be bringing you football on Friday night. Kenosha, Wisconsin, Amici Field. WGTD Sports is a service of Educators Credit Union, Sylvan Learning of Kenosha, the law offices of Frank J. Parise, Casey Family Options Funeral and Cremation, Kenosha County Aging and Disability Resource Center, Ride, Racine, Gateway Technical College, Carthage College, Mike Bjorn's Fine Clothing, and Modern Woodman of Racine, Rick Erickson. Ball at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Bradford up by 6. 4:37 left to play. Ismaili out of the gun. Looking to maybe cause Tremper jump. Did not happen. And hands it off. Nowhere. That was Barnes, number 22. And we're going to say maybe he fell forward. They're going to give him a half yard. We're going to be an optimist. 2nd and 9.
Run straight ahead for about a yard. Tackle on the play by 75. Nick Maudlin.
It'll be inside of 4 minutes on the snap. Ismaili out of the gun. 3 to the far, 1 to the near. Barnes in. And another flag. Offside. Tremper. And that hurts. The ball now down to the 42-yard line, and all of a sudden it's going to be 2nd and 4. Second and 4. Ismaili comes in with the play. Throws it out. Big move. And that is Bradford number 11, Jones Fisher. They have receivers coming out of their ears. Watch this fake. And Ismaili, nice throw. This is Jones Fisher. Watch it. Break 1. Good block. Break 2. Break 3. 4th person finally brings it all the way down to the 22-yard line. 1st down, Bradford. And they are coming out of their ears with receivers. This team is deep. High snap. Good job by Ismaili. Ismaili keeps it. And how smart was that with Ismaili? Ismaili stayed inbounds and went down to keep the clock going. It's going to time out Tremper. That was a great job by Ismaili to force Tremper to use that. Do we have that? No, we don't. Ismaili decided to keep it. And instead of running out of bounds just before he did, he went down to be able to keep the clock going. Instead, he forced Tremper to use that timeout. And how important. That is a quarterback that is game aware. So very, very important. 2:54 left to play. 13-7, Red Devils. WGTD Sports. I'm Bob Haggerty. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I hope you've enjoyed the game. I certainly have. You knew if it was going to be Bradford Tremper. It didn't matter that Bradford was 2-0 and Tremper was 0-2. You knew that this was going to be a game. It didn't matter that going into the 4th quarter it was 13-0. You knew this was going to be a game. And here we are, 2:54 left to play. And it's a one-possession, 13-7 game. Bradford with the ball, 22-yard line, 1st and 10. Ismaili under the gun. Out of the gun. Falls back. Nice job, and dropped. Ismaili had Bradford number 8. That's Warfield, and he just dropped it. That does not happen. That kid has hands like glue. We have an injured player, injured Tremper player down at the 35-yard line. Lots of injuries, lots of penalties tonight. Waiting to see. Good to see the young man up. That is Tremper, number 54, Reichert. But he's up on his own, walking, having a good discussion. So the ball now at the 22-yard line, where it's going to be third and, we're going to call it 10. Third down, 10, 2:50 left to play. Remember, this is important. High school football, no 2-minute warning. No 2-minute warning in high school football, so it's going to go right through it. Ismaili out of the gun. We've got 2 to the far, 1 to the near, 1 in the backfield. Ismaili trying to draw Tremper off. Doesn't work. High snap, he got him. And a little roundabout. Pratt breaks through. 10-5 touchdown. That was all number 2 Pratt. Lorenz Pratt out of reverse and 2 huge breaking tackles. Touchdown. Now watch. Ismaili is going to hand this off. Now, here we go. Now, right there, here's Pratt. Pratt, on a good block by Ismaili. He breaks 2 tackles right there. Here's a third. Here's a fourth, and right there, he's gone. The 5, the 10, the 5, and book it. Getting ready for the extra point. Ball's up. And good. 2:39 left to play. Red Devils, they've got the lead 20-7 as the offense starts to click. You know, they were never really on the field that much. WGTD Sports, they are full of receivers. We've got to see, and they've got the running game too.
Heating and cooling solutions, McTurnan Wireless, Pullman Motors, Profit Wealth Management, Santarelli Ty Morris,
Here we are. 2:39 left to play. And you have to wonder if Bradford put the nail in the coffin with that score, 20-7. Tremper's going to need the score quickly if they want to be in this one. Bradford's going to let them have little ones all night with 2:39 and 2 timeouts left. And here we go. Let's go back. So they'll go back to have it re-kick. So that's going to go against Bradford, and that's going to bring the ball back to the 35-yard line. That's a mental error. You know where the ball is. You have to make sure you stay behind the kicker's leg and the ball. Plain and simple. That's a mental error. Here we go. So here's the re-kick. And that ball just checked up like a a good shot on the green, but that's not what you want if you are Kenosha Tremper. Good job by number 21, Gonzalez. Everything running back as he jumped on it because that was a live ball.
28-yard line.
So the ball at the 27-yard line. 20-7 is the lead for a Kenosha Tremper. So Tremper's going to, I should say, for Bradford. And Kenosha Tremper coming out, they're going to have to move the ball quickly. And the snap. And down. Sulco. So quickly coming up to the line. And a nice, and that, I believe, is an INT. That's a pick. And that is Pratt. Let's see. He's got 2 picks tonight. One of them a pick 6. And big tackles. There's flags. Flags are everywhere. And I believe that this is a celebration.
Please refrain from entering the field at any time
celebration penalty.
after the contest, please.
So here we go. 2:07 left to play. As they're going to unnecessary celebration.
Unsportsmanlike conduct is called.
So the ball all the way back now to the 41-yard line. This is now academic. Bradford will go to 3-0. Tremper 0-3. Molly hands it off to number 33, Childers. And timeout. Timeout, Tremper. 1:58 left to play. By the way, we are battery powered, and we are down to our last couple of minutes of battery power. So if we go out, you have my apologies. Just to let you know, if we go dark, it's because the batteries went dead. I'm gonna tell Scott he should really have like a backup battery or something. Because what happens if it was going into overtime? We could have a 5-hour game. Our producer director, Scott, and Grace, our camera lady, they're looking at me going, no, Bob, no. Yeah, we've had 5-hour games before. Here we go. Is Molly to Childers. Childers across. And another flag. So that flag back at the 45-yard line of Bradford. This very well may be the most penalized game in 23 years. The ball at the 45-yard line. All the way back. 1:50 left to play. Here we go. And it's going to be 2nd and 6. Here we go. Is Molly. Hands it off to Childers. Childers is just going to drive. And that's what he did. And Tremper will take the timeout. You ask yourself why, right? This is a teaching opportunity. That's why they take the timeout. Because if the game was a one-point game, this is where you learn to do it right now. So that's why, as well as there's a injured player on the 47-yard line. 1:44 left to play. Score, Bradford Red Devils 20, Tremper Trojans 7. Crosstown rivalry looks to be for Bradford. That is number 62, Brown, getting up gingerly. So Tremper without a timeout left now. So Bradford will go 3-0, 1-0 in conference. That's big. Getting that first big win. Next week, join us where these Bradford Red Devils will play Indian Trail Hawks. On the ground. Now look at that. My goodness. That's Hamp. Touchdown. Wow. Look at that. What a run by Hamp. Watch this run. Now Hamp will come around. He's going to take the handoff. Not Childers, but Hamp. Now this is the speed. He just outruns to the near side, but now he jumps back in because he doesn't want to go out of bounds, because he doesn't want to stop the clock. He breaks a tackle, and all of a sudden, he puts the afterburners on. There's nobody even close to this kid. The 10, the 5, touchdown Bradford. Extra point is up and good. 1:30 left to play. Bradford Red Devils extend their lead 27-7 over the Tremper Trojans. WGTD Sports on a remarkable run. Absolutely fantastic run out of Hemp. I keep talking about these wide receivers for Kenosha Bradford. Oh, I'm telling you, they have so much talent. Bradford has so much speed and so much talent on that team. Next week, Bradford and Indian Trail. That should be a good one as well. A newer crosstown rival. Bradford getting ready to kick it off. 1:30. And a good kick. Ball taken at the 15. And down at the 29. So it was a good tackle by Bradford, number 35. That's Wesley. And a flag on the play. Does that surprise you, how? So that's going to cost Bradford 15. Those are the type of plays at this point in the game that you have the players running laps on. You know, the idea is that this is when mental toughness is important. Here we go. And a fumble. And I think Bradford, on that fumble, that ball just popped straight into his arms.
Fumble on the play, recovered by number 12, Makai Watkins.
Watkins with the fumble recovery. And Bradford I thought maybe they'd go into a victory formation. Not yet. Ismaili. 2 to the near, 1 to the far. Childers in backfield with him. We have motion. And Pratt back to the, on the reverse. So, hurry up offense out of Bradford. They're crosstown rivals. That's what we're looking at here. And a flag.
Flag on the play.
And Bradford jumping. This hurts. So 39 seconds left to play. I think it's been the longest 2 minutes that I can remember. 2 minutes with 20 penalties, a couple of scores. But we still have a battery running. It must be a Timex. Duracell, yes. The energy bunny. And there's the knee. So that'll do it here from Amici Field, Kenosha, Wisconsin. The final score, the Bradford Red Devils victorious to go 3-0, 27-7 over the 0-3 Kenosha Tremper Trojans. If you didn't enjoy the game, I hope that you at least enjoyed the broadcast. I should tell you that our WGTD Sports is a service of Educators Credit Union, Sylvan Learning of Kenosha, the law offices of Frank J. Parise, KC Family Options Funeral and Cremation, Kenosha County Aging and Disability Resource Center, Ride Racine, Gateway Technical College, Carthage College, Mike Bjorn's Fine Clothing, and Modern Woodman of Racine, Rick Erickson. If you didn't enjoy the game, I hope that you at least enjoyed the broadcast. For all of us at WGTD Sports, I'm Bob Haggerty. Have a great weekend. Join us next Friday night, Bradford, Indian Trail. Be there.